What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wayne. We back in the building with another video. You dig? Keeping going with the Arlette Pop the Balloon to Find Love. So,
Okay, let's bring out our next. Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
my fault, y'all.
Good, how are you?
How you guys doing?
Okay, what's your name?
Lamar.
Lamar, how old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
So I work in education, and I'm a photographer.
Okay, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to snowboard. I like to ride motorcycles. I like to travel. I like to go out of the country. I like to go to basketball games, football games, anything that's fun and gets me to enjoy life.
Nice, nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone that's very sweet, someone's very genuine, wholesome, that's not outside showing their body. I like a classy woman. Yeah.
Okay, and what are some deal breakers?
Kids is a deal breaker for me. I would like to start a family with someone that doesn't have kids, and yeah, and then someone that's mean, someone that's not genuine, someone that isn't open-minded, someone that doesn't like to travel, doesn't like to have fun, be spontaneous.
All right, nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right, let's start here with your name and age.
Chanel, and I'm 30.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And Chanel, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just initial attraction.
Okay.
I think you're attractive, but just not my normal type. I would like a little bit deeper complected and maybe a little less hair.
A little less hair. Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit more melanin.
A little more. Okay.
Yeah.
I think my melanin look good.
I mean, the jacket is melanin, but
You like a
the
little
complexion.
You like a little darker.
Yes, very
complexion.
much.
I understand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, is she someone that's your type?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Initially, no, but you have a beautiful smile. I like someone that
Thank
has a
you.
beautiful smile. You seem like a beautiful woman. Clear skin. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take it one over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Akira, 29. I'm a behavioral health therapist.
Okay.
And Makira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it was just the initial attraction. I didn't feel it, so just went ahead and popped.
And what was it?
To be honest, it reminds me of one of my exes, so it's like, yeah,
Handsome fellow.
thank you.
Motherfucker.
So just went ahead and popped.
The thing is, I dig the jacket, but I feel like the sleeves is throwing it off. Like the right at the elbow, if it's like bunched up right there. Not saying it's tight, it's the opposite of tight. It's like too loose, but it's like really baggy there. Then the sleeves need to be like tighter. It needs to feel or fit more like a suit jacket almost. It's probably like a motorcycle jacket, honestly. But you know what I mean, hopefully he don't turn around, it's got no insignia on the back, but yeah, that's just to me though. I dig the jacket though, but I don't like the bagginess on the arms. But
Okay. Alrighty. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's beautiful. I love the hair. I love the grill.
Yeah.
I like the nose ring.
Thank
She has
you.
style. Yeah, I think if I seen her outside, I would approach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name and age.
I'm Shaylin, and I'm 30.
And Shaylin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because of the height. Yeah, I'm tall.
I understand.
Yeah.
Chop them down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chop them down.
Okay. You seem sweet, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the hair. I love the smile. Yeah. I like the dress.
yeah, she
you.
Like
pretty.
yeah. I love the skin tone
Wait,
too.
what is that?
Thank you.
Why the
You look
why
nice.
the
You look
thing
real
like
I
that?
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hold on.
Then we got one more down over here.
You look nice. Yeah.
What is that? That's weird. It's like covered. I don't know about that. It's like almost like a fishnet. I just never seen that before. It's different though. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I love the skin tone too. Yeah.
Thank you.
You look nice. You look real good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Then we got one more down over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm LaPortia and I'm 30.
La Portia?
Yes.
Nice name.
And LaPortia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not saying that you're unattractive. I just didn't initially get attracted to you when you walked
hey,
out,
look.
but we do have a lot in common. I ride.
You ugly
So, I
motherfucker.
ride a 750. So, and
750?
I'm
Okay.
outdoors. I love to hike and I live in Texas. So you
Nice.
can't be not outdoorsy living in Texas.
Okay.
But when you came around the corner, I just wasn't like initially attracted to
I
you.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful lineup. You are beautiful. I love the hair. I love the dress. I love the orange. Makes you pop.
Thank you.
Yeah, skin tone, beautiful smile,
Thank
nose
you.
rings.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She did it. She did a real good job on this lineup. Like every girl is really, really pretty. Really, really pretty.
Popped back over here.
I like the ones that I initially thought. I like this one. I like these two. The girl that was just beside the girl that he talked to, and that one up front. So I like this one up front, these two, and I think she still got her balloon, but we'll
right here. Okay, your
you
name
did
and
clap, huh?
age.
see back there.
Yes, I'm Alexis
When they
and
get
I'm
back
30
to
years
that.
old.
Later,
Alexis, why'd you end up popping your?
when they get back to the lineup, I'll show the last girl. But yeah, all the girls are definitely pretty. All of them. You know?
Your balloon.
Because it's honestly just giving like best friend. We can go out, have a good time, the motorcycles, the snowboarding, love all of that. But to see myself as a future with you, not so much. So that's why.
No, is she someone that's your type?
What?
That's just your responses.
No, that was to that for the pop. Beautiful woman. I love the jean dress.
Thank you.
Love the skin tone. I love beautiful, vibrant. Yeah, I love the skin tone. Beautiful face. I love the hair. Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Appreciate
Beautiful
it.
smile. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. And then we
See, Brian, lame ass nigga, this is how you just deal with bras. Even though they popped on, yeah, them were my two favorite. Definitely this one pretty. She got them lashes though, but yeah, bruh, that's how you deal with a bra who, you know what I mean? Even though they pop, you ain't got to go back and forth with them. Just, they all attractive, so it ain't like you saying they ugly, you know what I mean? But just give them they props, bruh, and just keep it pushing, bruh. He might end up getting the match just off of demeanor alone, you know what I mean? He got the right, you know, swag for it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he could have chose different clothes, but I mean, it is what it is on clothes. Some girls like this, some girls like that, but you know what I mean? Just not be nice, but just, you know, be cool, you know what I mean? But Brian out here just, yo, you a girl's girl? You a follower?
You ugly motherfucker.
Arguing with a bra, you know what I mean? Then talking about I'm confident and this, that, and the fourth. Bruh, you sit up here arguing with bras, bruh. That is not how you do it. But anyway,
got another pop over here. Your name and age.
Sydney, and I'm 28.
Sydney, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think initially I was gonna pop because you said you're in education. I don't want someone in the same field as me. I know that sounds small, but I just don't. And then when she was like best friend vibes, it definitely gives like you're fun, but maybe like not my man.
So you don't like to have fun?
I do love to have fun, but it's giving like friend or just like someone I go out with, or maybe like just date, not like my man, like about to be like my husband.
So your
type.
man, you don't like to go out and have fun and experience life?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
So he's trying to figure out what exactly
What-
about
yeah,
him
yeah.
wanting to have fun is giving friend instead
Yeah.
of like.
It's just giving like friend, like someone maybe I would just date and go on a couple dates, but I don't think I would see anything further.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the vibe I'm getting. But you're very handsome, very
Thank
cute,
you. I
very
appreciate
stylish,
it.
very everything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But yeah,
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful. I love the dress. I love the heels.
thank you.
Yeah, beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Skin tone. I love it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You got freckles?
I do.
Love the freckles.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. All right, I'll have you scoot on that way for me.
Okay.
So we do have 4 ladies left.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
What is something that you guys like to do for fun?
Okay. Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Alicia, I'm 29, and I like to work out. I recently bought a bike.
Okay.
And that's fun. I don't know, I just like to be outside, get some fresh air, but yeah, stay fit.
Okay. Like that.
Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Jordan, 27. I'm actually glad you asked this question. You mentioned basketball before. Are you a hooper?
I used to be.
Me too. Me too. Me
I
too.
used to
Me
be.
too.
Okay.
Celtics in 6.
So, no, I'm mad at it.
That's what
Who's
I
your
like.
Ma'am, your Celtics are getting obliterated right now, bruh. She talking about Celtics in 6. Nigga, Jason Tatum about to be back walking in 6 months, nigga. My man tore his Achilles right off the bone. Ain't no Celtics
You have
in
to
6.
read this story.
Unbelievable.
So. Fuck! Keep going.
Ain't gonna be no Celtics in 6, man. New York is about to dispose of them sooner than later. But anyway.
Favorite player on the Celtics, though?
Are you asking me a Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum question?
In general.
Oh, like all time?
I'll take all time.
All time? Kevin Garnett. All the way.
Okay.
All the way.
Anything is possible.
Nah, I like when he barks. That's my
yeah.
Kevin Garnett moment.
Okay.
But I like to. I don't hoop as much as I used to, but I am
Okay.
an avid NBA and college watcher.
Okay.
Again, Celtics in 6.
Okay.
Again, ma'am.
So. Fuck! You ugly motherfucker. Keep going.
Ma'am, they are not getting out of this series. New York is putting belt to backside on that ass. New York is just, we seen it before, but every
You have to read this
every
story.
playoff I can't even talk. Every playoff series has been heavily 3-pointers. It ain't been no 2s. Celtics been draining 3s. The Timberwolves been draining 3s. The Knicks have been draining. They've been draining 3s. The Pacers, I don't know. Once the Knicks dispose of the Celtics, then it's gonna be the Pacers and the Knicks. I don't know, cause what's the name, Nemhard and Halliburton and all them, they've been making it rain 3s. I think the finals is gonna be what the hell, Timberwolves and Indiana. But man, like, I don't know. But back to this, you know what I mean? Shout out to you. But yeah, your Celtics, they getting washed right now.
Okay, nice.
All
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27. I like to do anything creative, so.
Yeah, this is the
graphic
other girl I
design.
was saying. This girl, the girl he just talked to, the girl beside her, and the girl up front. Those are the ones I like.
I like to model. I like to be outside. I also
Okay.
like fitness.
When you say outside, what do you mean by outside? Like
I like to
adventure?
roller skate. I have skates.
You roller skate?
So I like to
Okay.
do some
I roller
roller
skate as
skating.
well.
I gotta have my helmet and pads on though. I'm not the best yet. I just got them for my birthday, y'all. But yeah, so.
Okay, nice.
You're on the roller rink doing all the dance moves.
Absolutely not. I
Are
want
you
to. I wanna
are
be
you
over
are you
there,
quad?
like,
Are you quads or blades?
Quads.
Okay.
Blades are cool too. You can go really fast. But
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like a little
quads are
speed.
cuter. I don't know. It's like a
Okay.
aesthetic, I guess, with it a little
I just
bit.
I just bought some skates probably like 3 weeks ago because me and my friend we go on a regular.
See your helmets and pads with me.
No helmets and pads for me.
Oh, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
My name
Brian,
is
take notes. This is how you handle the room. He got all these bras here. My man confident. You know, girls done pop. He talking to the bras and stuff like that. Like, everything cool. I think he gonna get one. Maybe he gets this one because they got the skates in common. But or maybe he gets that baddest one there. He might get that baddest one. That'd be the one I want. The 4th one right here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5th one, or this one. But yeah, I don't know. He might get him one, but he moving, he moving and grooving. He know what he doing. You know what I mean? He know how to handle himself in a room full of women. Even taking like rejection, they popping on him, but he just got light conversation for him and all that. Brian, take notes, bruh. You out here attacking the bras, bro. Straight goofy.
You ugly motherfucker.
Annalicious, I'm 28 years old, and I like to explore. I like to figure out the area I'm in, find new places, hike, all exploring kind of things. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Dora the Explorer. But Anna the Explorer.
Like that. Like that. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We did get a pop over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't think you're my typical type, but I wanted to be open-minded. I do like that you're bubbly, but I think with me, I'm a little bit more yin and yang. Like, I'm kind of bubbly and like all over the place. So I kind of like somebody a little bit more reserved. Like, I like your energy. You're just a little high energy. You know what I mean? And so am I. I think we'd both be like all day long.
I'm very chill. You just don't know me. I understand we're getting a chance to, it's just speed dating, but I'm chill. I can adapt to any situation that I'm in.
That's fair. And I'm typically not a fan of long hair. I was just listening.
Long hair?
And but I do think you're cool. I think you have a good vibe. You're
Appreciate
super
it.
bubbly. And
Thank you.
I like you. I could tell you're artsy, just by your outfit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And now is Alicia someone that's your type?
Very beautiful. I like the dress. Beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Skin tone. I just love beautiful black women. It's just, yeah. Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Man, gonna
What
snag
do you guys
one.
do for a living, and two-part, what makes you get up every day and do that every day?
Okay. What do you do for a living, and what makes you get up and do that?
Okay. Jordan, 27. I'm a therapist, and I
Okay.
also own a hair care business. So I actually don't mind the hair. I think I could elevate your hair. But
We like elevation. Yeah.
But what makes me get up? I'm super passionate about Black mental health.
I love that.
It's a conversation that we don't have.
Not enough.
And it's a stigma in general, but especially in our community, especially with Black men.
Yeah.
Black men are not allowed to be emotional. And
Here we go, bruh.
Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
Listen, black men don't need mental health rehabilitation. They need physical labor. We done coddle everybody in the world. That's why the world is falling apart. The damn jobs is falling apart. The housing stuff like that is falling apart because we done coddled everybody from like poor decisions. We done said, even in the Shannon Sharp situation, I've never really talked about the Shannon Sharp situation because it's beyond me and I don't really care. But Shannon Sharp is 50-some dating a 20-some-year-old, and everybody says he can't date because she's barely a woman, this, that, and the fourth. Yet at the same time, when other grown women date not children, but young men, they have no smoke for that. Like Drea's dating Jalen Green, who's like 23, 24. She has a son the same age as her now man. How are you as a IG model have a son the same age as your baby daddy? Explain me that. But don't nobody want to attack that side of like mental health or even just the stuff going on in the hood. We see all the stuff going on. And thank you for your service of looking out for everybody's mental health, but black men don't need mental health. Maybe black women do. You know what I mean? To think that y'all just gonna get degrees and live in single homes and stuff like that. Like all these homes are coming available, being bought up by big national, big corporate syndicates, buying them straight off of single people, both guys and girls. But because women own more homes than men, like men don't need the mental health. Their mental health is good. We done got this far without it. You know, we ain't the ones parading for the brokerist community, the boy she's. We ain't the ones advocating for the deletion of babies. We not the one doing that. That's women doing that. So if you are going to advocate for somebody getting mental health, you should just advocate in general for women getting mental health. They going to school for stupid stuff. Not really getting their life started. They complain that they 20-some and they still feel like a child. You know, they make brash decisions, and then when it actually affects them like it is now, then they want to cry on the internet. And I'm not making this about guy or girl or black or white. I'm just simply saying, like, men don't need the mental health. Men as a whole don't have, especially black men, don't have a mental health issue. Now we got a nigga issue with people in the hood, but outside of those, the throwaways, the people stuck in the hood and who ain't never going to change, we don't need mental health. You know what I mean? That's just me in my opinion. A lot of people don't have to see it that way, but definitely like black men don't have a mental health issue. To me at all. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? That's just what I personally think. So like I said, I don't know everything. I don't know data, statistics, and all that. But the fact that women advocate for the boy she community, you know, the broke wrist mafia, y'all advocate for deletion of babies. You know what I mean? That's a more mental health strain that y'all need to fix. Don't worry about the guys. The guys are good. That's just my opinion.
And black men are not allowed to feel, and especially just in our society. So that's what gets me up every day to be a therapist. I want to rewrite that rhetoric. I want to create a space where black people, specifically black men, can feel, can heal. And that.
It's not that we don't feel the same. We don't watch a movie, something sad happen and we cry. We don't emote the same. You're barking up the wrong tree. You fine as all get out, but you barking up the wrong tree. Barking up you in the wrong house, barking up the wrong tree. Emotions are not going to get us closer. You know what I mean? Y'all need to fix y'all mental health. Black women need to fix their mental health, not black men. That's just me in my opinion. But like I said, I don't know everything, but you know, the fact that only women advocate for deletion of babies in the womb, and then be the more liberal side tries to push that date further and further and further along to now it's up to 9 months. So that ain't got nothing to do with men at all. Our mental health is good. We realize that that's a crapshoot, and that's going to destroy the lives of many women mentally. But you know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
That type of thing. So
I'm
super passionate about that.
I like that.
Okay, and what do you do and what makes you get up and want to do what you do?
I'm an owner of Fat Bar. It's an esthetician bar, I guess you can say.
Esthetician bar?
Yeah, so I do like multiple services, basically. It's like a bigger backstory. I do it for the little girl, like little girl me. Growing up in Arizona, being a black girl in Arizona, a lot of times you are the only black person in the room. In school, you're the only black person in the class, so you kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So it's kind of just putting on for her and everybody else, you know?
Okay, nice, nice.
And over here, what do you do and what makes you get up and want to do it?
My name is Annalicious and I work for Dynasty Financial Services. So what makes me up and do Dynasty Financial Services? The ability to be able to help people, change people's lives, motivate people to know that, you know, your credit score is not the all be all. You can like always go work hard, fix that. And there's so many other resources out there to fix your credit score. So being able to help people is a big passion of mine.
Okay, nice.
Okay, now that black people in general, not just black men, black people in general can take that. This we can deal with. This we can black people as a whole can use. This will benefit black people as a whole. But just focusing on mental health, shawty, that ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, let's head on back up here. I'm going to now hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Pop the girl on the end.
Sorry.
All right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just giving him a chance, getting to know him. You are a little like smaller than my. Like I'm a
big
little...
at heart.
I feel that you do have a big heart.
Energy.
You have very bubbly and
Yeah. Okay. And now she's someone that's your type?
Initially, no, but beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was just waiting for this spark of joy to hit me, and I'll just smile bright cheek to cheek, and it's just not hidden.
I'm
But
smiling cheek to cheek. That's
yeah,
all. That's
I
all.
see it. You like just dressed so nicely. You look beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you. Yeah, just looking at you right now, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find that spark of joy.
Okay,
sadly.
understandable. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
You're beautiful. I love the dress. I like the way that you're dressed. Beautiful skin tone. I like your hairstyle. It's
Thank
nice.
you.
I wouldn't say that I would initially, come up to you if I was in public, but you are beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, we do have our one unpopped balloon over here. Any questions for each other?
Yes. Well, do you have questions?
Um,
You're not gonna say
You know what?
no, go ahead.
Oh, if you
no,
have
no,
one, go
no,
ahead.
you ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay. So I want you to tell me 2 things about you that are negative or things that you could work on, and then 2 of your best attributes. And I don't want you to think within the realms of a relationship in general, just
Okay.
about you.
So you said 2 that say the first one again?
2 that you can work on,
Okay.
negative.
Okay.
And then 2 that you would say are your best attributes as a person, not a boyfriend or anything like that.
One good attribute about me is that I love smiling. I love to be happy. I love life. I love to see people come together. I love to bring people together if I can. I'm very creative. I'm ambitious. And then you said 2 negative things, or that I could work at?
Yes, yes.
I think that there's always room for growth. I don't think there's ever a point in time that you should be stagnant. And right now I'm in a place where I'm very motivated. So I would say probably I could use my words better, being able to express how I feel a little more, which I think that's something that I'm working on. And then, let me see. Continue being ambitious. I think I can continue.
Okay. What's your relationship with God?
I've been going to I'm building my relationship with God. I've been going to church for the last 4 weekends.
Good
My
for
sister
you.
my sister has brought me out. I've been building more relationship with my sister. I'm enjoying it. That's a positivity in my life that I need. I'm always continuously looking for positivity, and the last 4 weeks, like I said, I've been going to church, and that's been giving me that on top of, my ambitions of just enjoying life. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
What's your relationship with God?
I'm Christian.
Okay.
I grew up in the church. My mom was a very, very religious woman.
Okay.
When I moved out of my parents' house, I became a non-believer. I didn't believe in God for a long period of my life. I want to say about 5 years ago, I found God again, and I've been very serious about my journey with Him ever since.
Okay.
So,
All right. So y'all better not knock boots. This is all I hear. I mean, he put it out there that he don't
You have
want.
to read this
He wants to
story.
have kids with. I think that was this guy. He said he wanted to have kids with somebody, and it was their first kids too. So you better not have no kids, and y'all better not knock boots until you're married. That's what I'm hearing. If not, give up the ghost. Cause ain't nobody buying it. I'm not buying it for 1 second.
I do read my Bible. I pray. I have a lot of growth to do as a Christian. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I am in
As
a
a
space.
as a person.
Say it again.
As a person, a lot of growth as a person.
As a Christian.
Okay.
I have a lot of growth as a Christian.
Okay.
And so I'm not perfect, but I am in a space where I'm very intentional about that relationship now.
I like that.
So I am gonna pop.
Okay.
Damn.
Why I popped? Okay, so one reason I wanted to hear you out, but when I asked 2 negative attributes about you, you did say one. You said how you don't communicate the best, but the second one wasn't really. I'm really big on people being able to self-analyze and being self-aware, and your second one was kind of not really a negative attribute. And
Yeah.
it's kind of a deal breaker for me if you don't really know the things that you need to actively work on.
Okay.
But
Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
Okay, true. He didn't give you 2 negatives. However, I'm not saying cut the man some slack. However, he's on the show. He's trying to think. You know what I mean? If you're going to hold him to this, like, overly high standard, she did you a favor, first and foremost, bro. First off, let's just recognize that. She did you a favor. I'm not saying you don't want to be with a therapist, but you don't want to be with somebody who's constantly psychoanalyzing you when they're only going off of a book that somebody else taught them. How it easily contradicts stuff that'll be in the Bible. That's why, like, if somebody's Christian and they keep claiming they're like a therapist, you're living in 2 different worlds. Therapy is all human world. So you deal with the human mind, how you deal with it. If you're going to be a religious person, then you need to take all those considerations of somebody having a mental disorder as a spirit or a disease or something. Like, you need to take that as a spiritual route. But I don't know. She popped for you, bruh. I mean, she didn't really need to. You gave her the one. You kind of you whiffed on the second one. Okay, but it ain't like you didn't give one. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But hey, ain't nothing I can do about it.
also, I am looking for someone who is a little bit more in depth in their relationship with Jesus. And that's no spite on you at all. I love that you're finding Jesus. I love that. Like, I think you're so blessed for that. But I'm looking for someone who can elevate me in my walk.
Okay.
So.
I understand. Okay.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful. I like skin
Thank you.
tone. Beautiful smile. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty.
Oh my. All popped again.
Not again.
Not again. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. We
Appreciate
definitely
it.
appreciate having you on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Shout
it.
out to you, bro.
Thank you.
You could have had you one, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. This one on the end is bubbly. She always doing that. I think she got a thumper behind her, but I can't tell because she ain't turned around. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this Pop the Balloon to Find Love. And yeah, man, we're gonna be right back with another one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too, man. Shout out to everybody who been liking and watching my content, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all drop down in the comments, let me know where y'all from, you know what I mean? Let me know y'all true opinions when I give like these takes about certain things, But yeah, let me know. I'm trying to look for a core, like you see I have my shirt, right? The name of the channel is Artie Mcflare. The name of the brand is Artie Mcflare. So I do have shirts. I have a clothing line. I've been wearing them on stream. So I have more designs and more stuff like that coming. I do have a site. I'm just waiting till like I said, that May 22nd date frees me up to do a whole bunch of different things. So I can get the site up. I can get I can put more like links and stuff like that into the thing. And then I'm going to start trying to go live too later on once the school year gets in. I'm going to try to go live during the day. Maybe once or something like that. And then I'm going to start doing more lives on the weekend. And once that gets up and running and we get a nice little core audience of people liking and commenting, maybe even making, some contributions, we going to get into a whole bunch of other stuff. But I am going to do other content, trust and believe, but that's coming late May and then early June. I'm getting out in the street, getting out here, and I'm getting out in life, taking my adventures elsewhere. So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and be on. Let me know if y'all want to, even in the comments, let me know what type of content y'all want to see from me. I know I'm doing this content and stuff like that, but I do a whole bunch of other stuff. But I got a gaming channel, Artie Mcflare Gaming. I'm gonna have that up. I'm gonna be working on maybe doing a live here, and then if anybody does game or anything like that, y'all can meet me over on the game. You know what I mean? We can play some Mortal Kombat. We can drop in the Warzone. we can do whatever. You know what I mean? We can play 2K, man, whatever y'all want to do. You know, I'm a gamer. I'm just a real nigga at heart, bro. That's all I can say. That's all I am is a real nigga at heart, bro. You know, I game a little bit.
You have to read
talk,
this
I talk
story.
this mess with y'all. I give my honest opinion. I'm not overly biased either way. I'm pretty sure I have biases in life in general, but you know, I try to stay as neutral as possible. I try to stay as fair as possible. You know, I don't believe on stepping on anybody's toes. You know, I believe in growth and development, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting out content. I'm growing in my personal life. So yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm getting out here. I'm putting my face and name out here, and yeah, we gonna try to build this channel to I want to build this channel as big as I can make it. I don't necessarily have a goal set in stone right now. My earliest goal would probably be to get to like maybe 500 subscribers or like 250, something like that. I don't know. Maybe 1,000. I just say 250. I want to get to 250 subscribers. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the share button, you know. And yeah. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.